we're in hell, and there's... Watch episode 4 of Invisible, and... Invincible? I don't know, I keep saying it wrong. What are we doing, man? I like Damien Darkblood. Let me first start off by saying, he's my favorite LARPer detective out there. I really enjoyed him in season 1 when he was, you know, figuring out all the clues, and he found out that first it was Omni-Man that killed the Guardian of the Globe. I really enjoyed that. I think his character's fun, but do we really need to give an entire episode to the Underrealm? Why do we need to do an entire episode? I understand there's filler in all these different shows and stuff like that, but there's only 8 episodes in the entire season, and we're gonna dedicate it to that. I think there were some really redeeming moments, but the fights were kind of lackluster. There's a couple funny scenes when they're falling down the Tartarus pit. Okay, and he kept taking his helmet off and putting it back on. That was genuinely hilarious. I feel like he's just trolling. That's a D1 troller. But then we get down to the pit, and we hear like, oh, it's guarded by Cerberus. I'm like, oh shit, I love Greek mythology. Cerberus, let's get a big fight going here. We just see those up in the air, and we're following Damien Darkblood instead of actually even just a couple of hints of the fight. We didn't even get to see the fight at all. I mean, I was very disappointed, to say the least, with this episode, because we're not focusing on any of the characters that I want to focus on at all. Like I said, I like Damien Darkblood. Did we need an entire episode for him? No. They're obviously going to use this in the future. Volcano is eventually going to come to the real world, and she's going to be wrecking shit. Yes, it was cool at the very end where Omni-Man comes down and says, oh, hi, Mark. But 5 seconds does not save an entire episode. This episode, I probably, maybe like a 6 out of 10. It was not my favorite.